Hi everyone. So this week we're continuing with QuickBooks and I wanted to make a couple updates. First of all, when you go to product and services, what we need to do is update all the quantity on hand to zeros. If you haven't done this yet, just when you create your inventory, make sure you put quantity on hand at zero. And how do you do that? You can make adjust starting value. Got it? And then initial quantity 0, save and close. So you can, I just went through and did it for all of mine. You just go through each one, adjust quantity on hand, and then it tells you um, there's a little bit of a question there. So adjust quantity on hand, starting value, and then you say got it, and you make this 0. I already did it on mine. So why am I doing that? Because in order to have inventory in a legitimate way, you actually have to buy it. That's the right route to do it. So that's what I did now. Before you have money to buy inventory, what you need to do is, let's see, what we need to do is, for example, you may want to create actually a new account first. Let's see here. Create, let's see here. Well, I think we have cash on, I already have cash on hand here, but it may have had to be created. Let's see. So what you want to do is create a journal entry, right? And that journal entry should be, oh, and here you can create new on hand. So if you don't have a cash on hand yet, what I want you to do is go to add new, and it will be an account just like this. Cash on hand, account type is bank, name is cash on hand, and you could say this is your funding account. Right here, if you want to example. I think I already created one, but otherwise hit save and close. So what you want to do here now is create, say cash on hand, and then select owner's investment. So when you start a business, what you do is you actually put money into the business. So you could say 500, that's what I did earlier, 500,000 and 500,000. And now you hit save or save in new. Save in new and you finish. I already did it, so I'm not going to do it. You hit no and yes, leave without savings. So now what you should have is cash on hand for that amount, right? That's what you should have. Let's see here. I think I had an issue with this other account here, so I will fix that. But you can always make fixes in terms of what happens in QuickBooks. That's part of the learning, is what I want you guys to kind of work with. And we'll go through and we can always change and update. They make it very flexible. So if there's some issue, you could always resolve it later. So the next thing you want to do now is to reorder your inventory. Once they're at 0, you go to product and services. I did it already. You can go to edit here and you could say, okay, under preferred vendor here, I added dress manufacturer, so I'm reordering dresses, okay? And I reordered 10 dresses. So how do you do that? You have to, I think you could just say here, reorder. So when you go and say reorder, it does automatically a purchase order. And you may have to update these and make sure you create these. So what I did was, I said how many, and let's see here, the quantity, right? Okay, so the quantity is over here. So you can update the quantity, say I'm going to do 5 more, okay? And then you could say, can you say save and send? You might want to enter an email here. Then you click save and send. Okay, this is your purchase order, send and close. And now I believe, does it go up? Not yet. So I think what happens now is you go to, let's see, invoices, well, sales, okay. And now what you need to do is pay that purchase order. Let's see where we can find it. Okay, so we haven't reordered just yet, but what you need to do, let's see here, if we go back to product and services, okay, did we actually reorder? Let's see, reports, expenses. Okay, so now we found it. So here it is. So you have an expense here, right? So this is a purchase order right now. What you do is you copy it to a bill. Okay, $250 bill, dresses. Okay, right, no problem. Let's see if we can save it. Add a purchase order that was created before these transactions, or make this. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so this is all looks good to me. Ten one. So the date was October 1 on that one. Let's see now. If we have purchase order bill, and then you can make payment. I guess the date on the purchase order was October 1. You make payment out of cash on hand. Okay, now the bill is here, and we can say save and new. Okay, the bill was saved, paid, and now I believe now we should have that inventory asset. So when you go on the reports, go on the balance sheet through today or through even October 1st, and now we see that the inventory shows up as 750 here. We had 500 and we had 250. We bought two different pieces. So that's for now. We're gonna add inventory in this way. So please add the inventory in this way. Play around with this. It may take a little while to get it, but then once you do have it, we can start selling items as well.